Hello, I am Brendan, and I am thrilled to have you here as we dive into the world of network automation architecture. Throughout this book, I will be popping in to introduce each chapter and wrap things up. But for the main narration, I am handing over to the professional voice of our church. We are starting with a reality check. Automation is powerful, but without the right structure, it is also dangerous. Let us join Archard for Chapter 1. Why brilliant automation gets shut down.
Chapter 1: Why brilliant automation gets shut down and how to prevent it. Automation doesn't fail because the technology breaks. It fails because organizations can't accept it. The predictable disaster. A telecommunications company built automation that worked brilliantly. It could update network equipment in minutes instead of hours. Errors dropped to nearly zero. Leadership was thrilled. They approved the budget and rolled it out. 18 months later, that same automation was collecting dust. Engineers were working around it. The change management team was blocking it. Security wanted it shut down entirely. The company went back to doing everything manually, except now they had wasted money and lost faith in automation altogether. This isn't a one-off horror story. This is the normal outcome when organizations try to automate their networks. Here's the surprising part. The automation still worked perfectly. The technology was fine. What failed was everything around it. The organization simply couldn't accept it. This chapter explains why organizations reject working automation and what you need to build instead. The 4 ways organizations kill good automation. Think of automation like a new employee trying to succeed in your company. To be successful, they need to pass through 4 distinct levels. Most automation fails at level 2 or 3, not level 1. Level 1. Does the job work? Almost never the problem. This is where everyone focuses their energy. Can the automation actually configure the router? Can it update the firewall? If you're a skilled engineer, the answer is almost always yes. You can prove it works on your laptop. You can show a demo to your boss. Technically, it's a success. But in a large company, working is only the beginning. Level 2. Who owns it? The first point of failure. This is where the trouble starts. You built the automation, but you have a day job. 6 months later, you're promoted or you move to a different team. Who looks after the code now? Who fixes it when the network vendor releases a software update that breaks your script? If there isn't a formally designated owner with a budget and allocated time, the automation becomes a waif. People start to fear using it because they don't know who to call when it breaks. Eventually, they stop using it altogether. Level 3. Is it safe? The security veto. One day, the security team hears about your automation. They ask, where are the passwords stored? You tell them they're encrypted in a local file. They ask, who has access to trigger this? You say, anyone with the script. The security team immediately sees a massive risk. They see a tool that can change the entire network in seconds with almost no oversight. They don't care how much time it saves. They care that it's a black box they can't control. They exercise their veto and the project is shut down. Building for acceptance, not just execution. To succeed, your automation architecture must address all 4 levels from day 1. You aren't just writing code, you're building an organizational capability. This means your architecture must address ownership, governance, integration with change management so every action is authorized, security, centralized vaulted access that the security team trusts, and safe failure. Environment where you can test changes safely before they touch the real world. Quick health check. Ask yourself these questions honestly. Ownership. Is there a formally designated owner? Do they have allocated time and budget? Would it survive if they left tomorrow? Governance. Does it integrate with your change management system? Can you prove who requested, approved, and executed each change? Do you have tested rollback procedures? Security. Are passwords and access keys stored securely, not in the code? Has your security team approved the design? Does it have only the minimum access it needs? Safe failure. Are development, test, and production environments separated? Do you test on a small group before deploying to everything? Can the automation detect its own errors and stop automatically? If you answered no to any of these, you've identified why your automation might fail organizationally. A no in security or safe failure represents potential catastrophic risk, regardless of everything else. Takeaway: technical success is necessary. Organizational acceptance is what makes automation succeed. You need both. The next chapter explains how to build automation that organizations will actually trust and use long-term.
It is a lot to think about, is it not? Technical success is only the first step. If we want our automation to actually survive in the real world, we have to build for ownership, security, and audit from the very beginning. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below with your thoughts. I would love to hear which of these 4 levels is the biggest challenge in your organization right now. In the next chapter, we are going to look at why a tool that saves you time might not be ready to save the company time. I will see you there.